Alright, so next up some pulverizer to do scrap metal processing. I can get the pulverized stuff easily over here. But then the copper dust is more of a problem. Maybe I should just do a furnace or two and then take it to these guys, because they're the closest thing that uses copper plates. And luckily there's no sludge or whatever coming from this thing. Yes, now I can finally do electric furnaces, so let's use that for the copper sludge. And I need to try to get squeeze in here where the coal is. The problem with the electric ones is that they take up more space than the stone and steel ones, so upgrading all of the steel and stone stuff into electric might be problematic. Where to put them though? Maybe here. Oh, actually this is a good thing that we have copper plates over here, because they're gonna be useful for these, the superconductors. So now I just need the sulfuric acid and water. Well, water is easy, but sulfuric acid is all the way over there. Can you see it with the maximum zoom? There it is at the very bottom left corner. How the hell am I gonna get that over here? And then those were required by superconducting wire, which is, where is it? Should be intermediate. There it is. Plastic is also very, very far. Jesus Christ. But that's not as important as the level 3 science, so let's keep focusing on them. So now I got smart inserters, and actually I think I have all of them, so now I just need to combine them somewhere. Easier said than done. One component is there and one is here or there, the steel plates, and then the electronic things are over there, and batteries over there. And then they need to get over here, the final product. So man, just enough room here for 2 more of these, and I could make more by moving this, or actually I don't even need to. I can just do a tunnel from there to there and fit a 3rd extra one, but looks like we're back to these not being produced fast enough. Let's see, what is the problem with them? They are getting enough materials, maybe they're just not fast enough because the process takes... Wait a minute, only 2? That looks like much longer time. Ah, it's full of stuff. We need fast, long inserters coming up. Those things right there. There we go, that sped things along, but it looks like they're close to their peak output right now, because these guys can't insert any more in there, so I would need a faster belt or something. Or I could make them insert onto both sides and then do a turn somewhere here to force it onto the lower side. I don't know if that would help, but let's try it, see what happens. Looks like that didn't help. There's a bottleneck here where they make the turn and are forced into one side, so a faster belt or something is probably the only solution to make them even quicker. It also looks like one fast inserter isn't fast enough to pick all the ingredients, because it needs 5 or whatever of those. Even this guy at the end here doesn't pick them fast enough. The actual process is so quick. Well, now I added fast inserters on, 2 fast inserters on all of them except the ones here at the end. No room for that. And that just made it so that they get these things more rarely, and these guys do the manufacturing, so it didn't really change that much. This is still a bottleneck here. The belt isn't fast enough to take all the things that these are producing. Well, besides a faster belt, I could try to separate the solder and the electronic components into separate belts, but there isn't really space for that unless I move all of these like one square upwards, because there is this stretch here that has some room, but that is quite the undertaking, so maybe not. Maybe once I have robots they can do it quicker. Now we have a new weak link. It's the carbon production over here. Gonna add more of these somehow. But where? There we go, 4 furnaces, chemical furnaces instead of 2. These inserters up here aren't really necessary because they can use this coal as the fuel, but I did them anyway. Couldn't fit one for this guy though, so he's gonna have to use normal coal from down here as the fuel source, as well as the carbon ingredient. And there we go, now the carbon is piling up over here again, so the weak link is once again the belt. Or not using both sides of the belt to be specific, so let's just leave it for now. These are coming out rather quickly through here and ending up into the smart and fast inserters, so let's just leave it at that for now and figure out where to make these finally. And this is where I decided to put them, the assembly machines for level 3 science packs. Already got the steel and smart inserters coming from up there, where I've combined them into a shared assembly line and put this thing here. Although shit, I forgot that needs to be a smart one, so it doesn't take any of that scrap metal. That one, and then I'll take those and put them in here. Although I did notice that it looks like I have low power at night time. These capacitors aren't enough to produce, although now it looks good.
Low power.
No it isn't. So let's do some more steam machines, because they can produce all day long. Too bad I don't have any Mark III versions of them yet. It's hard to find a place here for a new line of steam engines, so I was thinking of taking these first ones out to replace them with boilers and then add more steam engines at the back, if that would work. And there we go, now we got 10 steam machines in line here, and the temperature is looking good. It's 100% across the board. Water amount's almost at 10, so it works. Damn it, I can't fit through there though. Maybe I should move these one square that way so I can squeeze through here. And there we go, now I can slip through there. And then let's do the same over here, although these guns are currently in the way. And I should also leave room somewhere like here to walk through. And of course I could just do a tunnel over here, but I don't know. That might cause the water to lose temperature. I guess we can find out by testing it. Do I have any of these? Nope. Although I also need more boilers, and I ran out of something steel furnace which needs stone bricks. Luckily we have a warehouse full of them, or at least like 1/5 or something full. Let's see how many there is. 12k. Oh, that's quite a lot. And there we go, 6 engines up here, and I mean down here, and 4 up there. So 10 in total on this as well. Temperature looking good, 100% off, or degrees across the board, so the tunnel doesn't cool it down. Although the water amount is dropping slightly over here, but shouldn't be much of an issue. It's more the temperature, I guess. So back to work on getting batteries and electronic circuit boards over there. I already started with the batteries. I was thinking I should go like through here, because there's quite a lot of space here for some conveyor belts, and then they can follow this one there alongside it down to there, where I of course have this belt already ready to take the things over here to the labs. And they're off. There they go into the new route, which has a lot of tunnels and whatnot on it. But it gets over here, there it goes, and over here, and under these, and under those, and then right next to this thing, and under more things, and then I just need to get it over to that side, or I could just switch this one to that side, probably easier. Here we go, the epic moment of the final piece of this humongous puzzle chain thing. Finally, we got level 3 science packs. The bad side is that they take quite a while to make. 12, well this one is 6 and that's 5, so twice as much time. So I could add more here, but the electronic circuit boards probably won't be coming in fast enough. I was looking at it a little bit and looks like they're also low on basic electronic components. So after I've added 2 more of these here, I'll go over there and add more production of the electronic components. That one goes there. I could even add up to here, I guess, of this stuff by doing those into tunnels, but let's save that for later. Here we go, 6 machines. Oh shit, there's some power missing down here, but the bad side is I'm gonna have to change the technology, because I can't get the alien packs yet. There's some component, let's see, there it is, the electronic logic board, unless it's in here. Nope, I don't see it, so the only other place where it could be is here on this line, but I don't have it yet, so I'm gonna have to change. Let's see, let's go for logistics system. That's the one that I've been wanting the most out of the level 3 stuff. There they go into the labs, and while they're cooking up my first level 3 tech, let's go over here and build more of these. 2 is clearly not enough. If you look at over here, there's plenty of solders, but not enough components because they need like 5 or something of them. There we go, new design for these, and now there's 5 of them. A bit unconventional here, the design here though, because I got so many long-handed inserters and whatnot, but it works. And this belt here has extra silicon wafers at the end, because these guys are the only ones that need it. So now looks like we got plenty of electronic components over here. So now these guys are the weak link. Their production takes so long, so I should probably add more. But then I won't have enough for these, because they also take quite long, so let's add more of both. There we go, now we got 7 of these and 6 of those, and surprisingly there's enough ferric chloride solution for all of them, but that could be because I had the storage tank over there. Yes, we got logistics, finally. Big crusher, that's quite a big tech as well. Oh shit, where was that electronic metal mixing furnace or whatever? It was this thing, yeah, that's what I want, because that was needed for something. So let's do that and go have a look at this tank here. Is it like going down or not? Huh, these guys aren't producing any right now. Why is that? Because they don't have enough of this, is it? How much do they need? Ferric chloride, they need 6. Yeah, they don't have enough of that, so I probably need to boost the production of that. And that one needs 1 of each. Ah, here's the problem. We got too much of sodium hydroxide. I already built another steel chest for it, but that wasn't enough. I guess we'll have to put a warehouse somewhere for now. Let's put it all the way up here where we have space for it, and then continue this build. Gotta manually move these first over here, and there we go. Then again, of course I could do an incinerator for this stuff, but there is a use for it, just can't remember what it was. I think it might have something to do with level 4 science packs, not these ones, but the next one, which Bob's mods adds to the selection. So now back to down here. Hopefully these are now producing enough stuff. Then again, didn't I add... Yeah, I did gas venting pumps, so why weren't they... Wait a minute, these are empty. I guess it's over here. These guys can produce more. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, of course, because the salt was in the way. These venting pumps here didn't help any. So now we're back to getting hydrogen chloride, but is it gonna be enough for these guys to keep producing that stuff? Looks like it's gone up. I think it was 1.6k the last time I looked. So it doesn't seem to be going down. Very good, very good. 6.8, yeah, now it's... Oh, they're dipped to 6.7, but now it's back up to 6.8. Looks good, yeah, I think these are enough. Now the transistors are the weak link, these things. We got lots of phenolic boards there, but not enough transistors, so let's add more over here. There's always a weak link, hard to find a good balance when there's so many components. I think I said that before already. Let's move that somewhere else. And there we go, doubled their amount. But this process is also rather time costly, so I might want to add even more, but then that requires moving this thing somewhere. Rearrange the tunnels. But that's for later, because now we're gonna start working on the logistics system. Now I can finally do that roboport as well, so let's build one and a bunch of passive provider chests for all the random personal supplies that I've added all over the place. There we go, chemical processing 3, so now we got a chemical plant mark 2 and the electric chemical furnace. Next up, electronic logic board I think was needed for the alien tech, so let's do that one. Ooh, it requires integrated electronics, and that one requires gold, and this one is the same thing, and that's just plastic and glass, fiberglass. Let's do it. Oh shit, we're under attack over there. My turrets. How the hell's that possible? The pollution isn't going all the way up there, so there might be a new base. Let's go investigate. Where's my car? I think it's down there. Advanced electronics 2 is complete. There's number 3, but that requires science packs 4. Maybe let's do some military stuff now that we're under attack. Gonna have to go this way to avoid the forest over that way. Here we are at the crime scene. Wait a minute, I don't see any damage. What the hell? It had a red warning sign, which means that something's taking damage. Where's my repair tools? What the hell? None of these are damaged because they would have the health bar on them. What is going on? Why did it give that warning? I don't even see any bodies here. Oh, there they are. That's the sniper turret must have gotten them. They're all the way up here. But that's just two normal looking biters. Or actually, those look like spitters. They have ranged attacks. Let's go find their base. I should turn the mini-map back on. Aha, I found them. Oh man. They have a lot of worms down there and a bunch of medium spitters. And only spitters, actually, no biters. That looks tough. I'm probably gonna need grenades and stuff, so let's retreat and start making explosives and new weapons. Ooh, a sniper rifle. And it needs glass. I guess that's for the scope or something. And a rifle and a combat shotgun and different capsule things. Let's see, I should have grenades already. And explosives. That one I can't do. It would just give better shotgun shells. Is there anything other? Advanced aerodynamics. Let's try to get the aircraft. That one is superior to this car.
Low power.